Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing decimal division with tens. The difference between this and the previous topic was that we were doing multiplication back then. We're doing division right now. It's going to be slightly different. And the first reason, and the reasons are actually the same. The first of all, which is that it is easier to do this in your head than it is to grab a calculator, feed the digits in, and then get the answer. The second reason for this is that it is really useful, and even I use this on a almost daily basis. So let's get on with our first example. And let's say you're given this question, 49.25 being divided by 10. Okay, so how are you actually going to solve this problem? For the first thing that you have to do is, because you're dealing with a 10 and the 10 only has 1 0, you're going to be moving the decimal point, but not right in this case. Okay, in the previous multiplication case we were moving right, but because we are doing division right now, you are going to be moving left. The decimal point moves moves over one number to the left. Okay, so we get 4.925. Now this is slightly when we were doing the multiplication we were moving right, and now because we're doing division we are going to be moving left. Okay, let's look at another example. Let's say you're given the following question, 575.3 divided by 100. Now the first question that you have to ask is, how many zeros does the 100 have? Now that's going to be 2. So what are you going to do? You're going to be moving the decimal point over two numbers on the left hand side because we are doing division. Okay, so we move the decimal point onto the left and we get 5.753. That is good. Now let's look at another example. Now over here you can already see that on the right hand side we have like 1,000. 1,000 has 3 zeros, and on the left hand side we have 4.75. Now the decimal point, how is it going to move past? Like we have 4 over here, but what are we going to do? What is the decimal point going to jump over afterwards, right? So we're going to look into that. Now the 1,000 has 3 zeros. We're going to be moving the decimal point 3 to the left, but we're actually going to create 2 zeros. We're going to create the obstacles that the decimal point has to go through. Okay, so we create the zeros and then we place the decimal point. Now we get the answer 0.00475, and this is how you're going to be solving any question. If there isn't any number behind the specific number that you have, then you're going to create the obstacles by placing zeros in there. Okay, so that is all there is to decimal division when it comes to tens. Okay, so I really hope you learned something.